Good morning, students. Yes, students. Today, our topic is basic geometrical concepts. In previous lecture, we discussed few points of basic geometry. So we'll discuss these points once again. Then we will start with exercise 69. Okay. Your first point, which we discuss, is plane. First point is plane. So what is plane? Yes, friends. What is plane? A plane is a smooth, flat surface. A plane is a smooth, flat surface which extends endlessly in all directions. So plane is a flat, smooth surface which can be extended endlessly in all directions. For example, uh, the surface of your book, a surface of a table, and a surface of your blackboard note. These all are planes. On plane, we can draw any figure, triangle, rectangle, etc. The figures which we draw on a plane are known as plane figures. Dear students, next is point. Point. Yes, students. If we draw a dot, the sharp pencil, which is known as point. It tells us the exact location of a line segment, and a ray. So point is a simple dot which we draw with the help of pencil. A point has no length, no width, and no thickness. A point has no length, no width, and no thickness. Next is line segment. Third point is line segment. Yes, friends. What is line segment? If we draw a simple, with the help of scale, we draw a simple line, and these have 2 points, and we don't, and we know the length of this line segment of this. Then this is known as line segment. With the help of scale, draw a line and mark 2 points: initial point and end point. And we know the length of this line. So these types of lines are known as line segments. Next is, what is line? Simple line. What is line? Yes, friends, again, draw a line with the help of scale, and a line here has no initial point and no end point. We can extend this line on both of directions. Yes, friends? A line segment has a fixed length and initial point and end point. But a line, but in a line, we don't know the fixed length of this line, and we don't have any initial point as well as end point. You can extend this line on both of these directions. Dear students, now last point is array. Array. Yes, friends, what is ray? In array, we know the initial point, and it can be extended in one direction. First, mark a point, then draw a line with the help of scale. And don't have any end point. Array have initial point, but it don't have end point. You can extend array in one direction, but in a line, you can extend the line in both directions. But in array, you can extend only in one direction. A line segment has 2 endpoints: initial and endpoint. 2 endpoints. A line has no endpoint and no initial point. Array In a ray, we know the initial point. We don't know the end point. End of this ray. You can extend a ray in one direction. Clear, students? Now we discuss few questions of exercise 69. Yes, students, question number 1 to 7. Question number 1 to 5 are MCQs. We already discussed these questions in previous lecture. Then question number 6 is draw a line segment. Lengths are given. You can draw these line segments with the help of scale. And the 7th question is match the columns. We also discussed this question. Now we're starting from 8th question, that is fill-ups. Now fill in the blanks. Yes, now our 8th question is fill in the blanks. Eighth question, first part. First part. First is array has we discuss what is array. Array has one endpoint. Array has one endpoint. Next is second. A line has a line cannot be drawn on a paper. So friends, in first part, your fill-up is 1. In second, no. And in third, a line cannot be drawn on a paper. Next is fourth question. Array has no dash length. Array has no definite length because we can extend array in one direction. So we don't have any definite length. Fourth is array has no definite length. Array have no definite length. Next is last fill-up. A line segment has a definite length. A line has no definite length, but a line segment has a definite length. A line segment has a definite length. Yes, this is question number 8. Fill-ups. First, array has no endpoint. Second is, array has one endpoint. A line has no endpoint. Third is, a line cannot be drawn on a paper. Fourth is, array has no definite length. And last is, fifth part, a line segment has a definite length. Yes, students? Sorry. This is the 8th question. Now, next is question number. Yes, friends. 5th part of question number 8. I'm repeating once again. The 5th is a line segment has a line segment has a definite length. A line segment has a definite length. Done. So Phillips is clear, students? Yes, friends, this is question number 8. Yes, friends, next is now 9th question. Identify and name the line segments and array in following figures. Identify and name line segments and arrays in given figures. Now, friends, 9th question, first part. The first figure is now here we have A, point A, B, C, and B, and rays in this figure. Now, first line segments. Line segments are in this figure. We have one line segment and two rays. The line segment is BC. We'll write as BC. In this figure, students, we have one line segment and two rays. Now, two rays are BA and CD. Two rays is BA, right, as BA and CD. Yes, so this is our first figure. In this figure, we have one line segment and two rays. Line segment is BC. This is a line segment. And ray, BA, first ray, BA and CD. One line segment and two rays. Clear, students? Next is part B. Part B. Now our figure is Here we have arrows. And points are, these are D, E, and F. D, E, F. And these points are G, H, and I. Now, identify line segments and rays in this figure. First, line segments. Line segments. Yes, friends, in this figure, we have 1, 2, and 3. 3 line segments are there in this figure. First line segment is DF. D. In this figure, students, we have 3 line segments. First is this one. Second is this one. Third is this one. So we have 3 line segments in this figure. First is DF. Second is DE. DE. And third is EF. EF. Yes, friends? Now, count rays. We have 3 rays. First, second, and third. In this figure, we have 3 line segments and 3 rays. Rays are, first is DG. D. Now write ray as. Second is EH. E. Second is EH. And third is FI. F. Clear, students? So in this figure, we have 3 line segments and 3 rays. Was clear? Now, 9th question, part C. Question number 9, part C. Now, our figure is C part. Now, name the points. We have M, N, this point. N, point is O, M, and O, P, and Q. Now identify and name the line segments and rays. Yes, friends, in this figure, we have 2 line segments. First is ON and OP. In this figure, we have 2 line segments and 2 rays. First line segment is ON and second is OP. And 2 rays are M, N, and P. So first we write line segments. Line segments of ON and OP. And rays, two rays, NM. N and M. First ray, then second ray is P2. P. Here, students. So, students, in this figure, we have two line segments and two rays. Line segments are ON and OP, and the rays are NM and PQ. So, students, this is last part of question number 9. Next is now question number 10. Mark 50 points and draw a diagram of each of the following. 10th question, first part, draw a ray QP. Yes, friends, we will draw these line segments and rays with the help of scale and pencil. Now mark suitable points and draw a ray QP. 10th question, first part. A ray QP. Questions first, the help of pencil will mark a point. Then we'll put scale and draw a line. And here we'll put this is a ray QP. So the initial point Q and this is P. So write as ray QP. This 10th question, first part. Yes, friends, draw this ray with the help of scale and pencil. P. Q, P. A ray Q, P. Second is a line XY. Part B. A line XY. Yes, again, scale, draw a line and mark 2 points, 2 arrows. This is X and line XY. The right line X, Y. Yes, friends, as you know, a line would have initial point as well as end point. So we can extend this line on both of directions. So draw a line, then put 2 arrows. It means you can extend this line on both of directions. Clear, students? So this is 10th question for a part of A and B. Clear, students? Now next is a line segment CD. Question, C part, draw a line segment CD. Part C, a line segment C D. Now students, now we draw a line segment. Now with the help of scale, draw a line approximately 5 centimeters. Take an initial point, with the help of scale, draw a line segment 5 centimeters approximately. And this is initial point, and this is a end point. Now name this line segment. This is point C, and this point is D. So line segment writes as C D. Line segment. Yes, friends. Last question, last part, part D. Draw a ray MN. Part D. Array MN. Draw array MN. Again, students, with the help of scale, first we take a point, initial point, then with the help of scale, draw a line and put your. This is the array M and N. Array, now name it M N. Dear students, this is the last question, last part of exercise 69. So students, today your homework is complete exercise 69 in your fair notebooks. Yes, students, now your homework is complete exercise 69 in your fair notebooks. Excuse me, Preeta ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.